Greetings and salutations, Ginger Walkabout followers. So it's been about a month since I launched, and it turns out y'all got questions. So let's get into the answers. So the first question I've gotten isn't even RVing related. It is, what is with all this social media? No, I am not trying to be a Kardashian. I am not trying to go viral. I am not trying to get free stuff. Although if anyone wants to send me free stuff, I'm happy to accept it. I am doing this because I find it interesting. I'm doing this because I love gadgets and it gives me an excuse to buy some new ones. And really because I have spent a lot of time on what we affectionately refer to as YouTube University, and I feel like I've learned a lot. And so I would like to return the favor. Maybe somebody will find my experience helpful in the future, maybe not. But I am enjoying the process and learning new skills, and hopefully these videos will get better and better because let's face it, they can't get much worse. So another question I get is, what are you going to do with all your stuff? I have stuff. There's stuff. I have things. Like most people. And I have done the whole sell everything you own before you move thing, and then I had to rebuy everything. So I'm not really interested in doing that again. So I've done the math on what I own, what it costs to buy it all, and what storage is going to cost. And so at least for the first couple of years, I'm going to just put everything in storage and go that route. So another question I get is, where are you going to stay? Where are you going to park this RV that you're buying? And my answer is, we'll see. I'm not exactly sure what my style of camping is going to be and my comfort level. Right now, I plan on doing a lot of boondocking, which means no hookups, no electricity, no water, no sewer. Now, some people think boondocking means you have to be in the boonies. I don't actually see myself doing a ton of that because of the tank sizes on a Class B RV. I really can't be completely out in the middle of nowhere for more than 3 to 5 days, maybe 7 if I'm really conservative. So I plan on sort of going town to town and maybe doing a lot of stealth camping. Stealth camping is when you just very quietly go to sleep on the city street, wherever you're parked, maybe a parking lot. A lot of places that's illegal. A lot of city ordinances say that you can't sleep in your vehicle. And I get that, I understand that, and that is a comfort level and a risk that I will have to determine if I want to take. The other thing, I've already signed up for Harvest Hosts. If you don't know about Harvest Hosts, you should check them out. I think it sounds great, and I can't wait to go stay at a winery and just get my wine on and then crash out in my RV and get up the next day. And I also plan on doing some mooch docking. I have some awesome friends who've already reached out to me and said, hey, you can park in my driveway anytime. And that's great. And I can't wait to see all those people and take advantage of that. So those are sort of the 3 main ways I plan on where I'm going to park. And the other question I get from my more concerned family members and friends, which I appreciate, is, what are you afraid of? What makes you nervous about doing this? For me, the biggest concern is a breakdown. What happens if the RV breaks down? But RVs break down. That's just a fact. And I've seen horror stories and heard horror stories about people who are full-time and all of a sudden something goes wrong and they have to be out of their RV for weeks at a time. And that concerns me. Being stuck somewhere where I don't have anywhere to stay but a hotel while my RV gets worked on. RV repair places and dealerships are notorious for having long wait times. But it's America. I have traveled to some of the craziest places in the world and dealt with it. you deal with it. Breaking down in America, no matter where you are, is a fixable problem. It might cost a little bit, but it's a fixable problem. I'm not going to die, but that's probably my biggest concern. My other one is sort of weather. I don't want to get stuck somewhere in the snow and ice in a 4-ton vehicle. Doesn't sound like fun to me. There's some things you can do, all-weather tires, winterize the RV, which you can still use. You just have to make some adjustments. But that concerns me a little bit. And so I'll probably initially, chase the good weather, little snowbird action. So those are probably my 2 biggest things. But I've thought them through. People do it. People deal with it. The RV community that I have seen on YouTube and interacted with so far has been really great and helpful. And so I'm not terribly concerned. I'm not concerned for my physical safety. It's just going to be an inconvenience and a pain. But that's what you deal with. So that's it. Those are the main questions I've gotten so far. If you have more questions, I would love to hear them. Just put them right down there in the comments and I'll get back to you, or maybe it will be the topic of another video coming up soon. And again, I'm going to try to get better at the social media stuff. I have learned making videos is really hard. Kudos to people who do this every week, sometimes multiple times a week, because this is hard stuff. Editing takes forever. I'm still learning. So thanks for hanging in there with me, and I'll see you next time.